Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today we have a very exciting video and I cannot wait to get stuck in. But today we're going to be testing out this Metamorphic palette by Beauty Bay. It's their in-house brand and I usually really like their formulas. So in this video we're going to be doing 3 looks with this palette. It's not all going to be today. I'll do it over a couple of days as I have plans this evening. But I'll do the first look today and then the next 2 tomorrow. But I'm so excited to get stuck in. So let's jump straight in. Sorry about the hair, I just wanted to clip it up and I was doing my other face makeup, so I just decided to pin it up and leave it like this because it's out the way. We have this Metamorphic palette and wait until you see it. Maybe it's just me, but look how gorgeous those shades are. Oh my gosh, I'm very excited. So we have a mixtures of shimmers and mattes, some duochromes. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't think there's any creams in here, thank goodness. I don't really like cream shadows, but as I mentioned, we'll do the first look today and then the other 2 I will do tomorrow just because time crunch and I have plans this evening. So yeah, it is already like almost 5 o'clock. Let's go ahead and start our first look. I will insert some swatches right now and then we'll jump in with the first look. Okay, so the first look I was thinking of doing a halo eye. You know how much I love a halo eye, but that came out really strange. You know how much I love a halo eye if you've been on my channel before. It just looks, I don't know, I love the look of it. It always looks so like sultry. So I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to go in with this shade over here and this is called Avatar. As I said, this is available on Beauty Bay. I'm not entirely sure how much it is. Let me just double check. It is currently... Oh, they only sell it in a bundle actually. So the bundle comes with a, where does it say? Okay, so it comes with a high volume mascara, felt tip liner, the 16 pan eyeshadow palette, a liquid eyeshadow. Okay, 2 liquid eyeshadows. And that is £26 and it looks kind of like that. If you're interested, go have a look on Beauty Bay. Their delivery is not the best, I'm not gonna lie, but anyway, off topic. Let's go in with that shade called Avatar, and this I'm going to use as a transition shade, so just through the crease. Oh, that's much lighter than I thought it was going to be. It's quite grey. I thought it would be more like a khaki color. So it is very pigmented, but it's quite like a cool tone, but I think the whole palette is cool tone, so I shouldn't be surprised. Anyway, this is just basically to ground the look. Okay, let's create our halo. I'm just going to take like an angled fluffy brush and I was thinking of doing like a purple look, so I'm going to go in, it will focus. I'm going to go in with this shade over here and it's called Parallel. Oh, this has a mirror in it as well. 2 mirrors. How did I just notice that? Just going to put it on the outer corner. That's a pretty shade. And taking a slightly smaller brush, I'm going to put it on the inner corner. Obviously leaving a gap in the middle, and then I'm just going to take the, actually let's grab the first brush we used and I'm just going to blend out the edges, then taking that dark shade again and I'm just going to tap it on just to intensify the color. I have to take mine slightly higher because obviously I have hooded eyes. That looks really good actually. Then all these shimmers, I haven't yet swatched them. I'm going to do it at the end. Let me just swatch a couple of colors that I'm thinking of using. So these are the 3 shades I'm looking at, and it is Convert, Prism, and Digital. So this one is Convert, this one is Prism, and Digital. So I think I'm gonna go with, I don't know, I want to kind of go with those 2, but maybe I should go with these 2 because they both like more of a purpley shift. Yeah, let's do that. Let's use my finger initially and then we'll go in over it with a brush just to like clean everything up and make it more detailed. So again, that is, let me actually show you, what am I doing? This one over here, it's called Convert. And I'm just going to tap that onto, oh, that's really pretty. Love that. I don't really have to go into a blot. What am I saying? I don't have to use a brush, but I'm going to just take the shade that I used this bluey purple in and I'm just going to blend the edges just to soften it out, just like that. Oh, very pretty. Then I'm going to take a brush and we're going to use Prism which is, you can't really see it over there, at this shade over here. It's got like a green, pink, purpley shift. Straight on it looks like almost white. And I need setting spray. I'm just gonna spray some setting spray on it just so we don't get too much fallout and we get the maximum intensity, and that we're gonna place right in the middle. Oh, that's got such a nice shift. That'll look nice, like, that will look nice. That will look good with like a natural or neutral color eyeshadow, and then that just on top. I think that will look gorgeous. Wow, that looks great. So I'm gonna jump off camera, do the other eye, put on some liner, and I'll show you the final look. Okay guys, so this is the finished eye look. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I love it. Oh my gosh, just that glimmer on the shimmers. Like, I love a good shimmer, and I just went with a very neutral lip, kind of cool tone just to match the eyes. I'm headed out. I don't know if I can go out with blue eyeshadow, but I really love it. So far, I'm really impressed with this. Beauty Bay never disappoints, but yeah, I'm so excited for tomorrow's look. I'm thinking we could do something more simple and ethereal, and then maybe something all matte, but we'll see what we get up to tomorrow. But yeah, I will see you all tomorrow for the other two looks. Hi friends, so welcome back to day 2, or look 2 shall I say, because we're going to be doing 2 looks today. I'm going to just do the first one on camera, wash it off, and then do another look. The first look I was thinking of doing is something very like simple and wearable rather than very bold. I look a little bit weird because I'm not wearing any lipstick. I thought we'd just figure out the look first and then I'd go ahead and do the lips. So like I said, something wearable and kind of everyday friendly. I know a lot of people aren't afraid of wearing colors, and you shouldn't be, but just so that you can get an idea of what simple or simpler looks you can do. This whole video is just generally meant to give you an idea of the kind of looks you can create with this if you're stuck and have a little bit of creator's block. But let's go in with the first shade, and the first one I'm going to use is this one again, and it's Avatar. It's the most neutral shade for the crease in my opinion. You can use any one of these if you want to, but like I said, this is just a suggestion. So I've already primed my eyes. I'm just going to pat this out because I didn't set it down. There, I didn't actually use concealer on my eyelids, so shocker. I wasn't that lazy. Saying that, it is quite late in the afternoon when I'm filming this, just because today I just wanted to take some time and just, I've been pre-filming so much. I just wanted to take my time finishing my book and just having a chilled one. I sorted out our room a little bit because my partner's coming home in a couple of days, so it's just been a nice chilled day. Last night also was a little bit of a write-off. I ended up taking off that makeup look and putting on another one. I just felt a little bit self-conscious going out with such a full-on look, but anyway, that's just me. So that is what kind of influenced this look today. Hopefully you like it and it's fairly wearable. I know it's £16, but for this eyeshadow palette, I wanted it for the shimmers. I love shimmers, so yeah, that's why I picked it up personally. I'd accompany it with some more neutral tones just to like shape out the eye and ground it a little bit, especially if you don't like wearing like full-on blue makeup. I did feel like a bit, I need to tap this out, a bit of a drag queen, but I did like the look that we did, but it was just a little bit too out there to just go for drinks and to watch the football. I do also have just wanted to pop this in quickly before we move on. I do also have a book channel, and I'm kind of just uploading a little bit of my like backlist because all my videos were on this channel. My book channel, I mean my book videos when I first started is all on this channel, so I've kind of made them private and moving it onto the other channel. Just a few of like the key ones, like maybe my first few, because it will just make sense when I come out with like my best books of the year and my worst books of the year. So just a few of those. If you guys want to go and check that out, I would really appreciate it. The link is down below in the description, so please go ahead and check that out. I would really appreciate that. Book videos take so much more effort than makeup videos. I can just sit down here and kind of ramble on, and book videos you B-roll and give your opinions, and sometimes it's an unpopular opinion. You still want to be respectful, so it's kind of I don't know, it just takes more time, where a makeup video will take me like, it depends, like 5 to 6 hours to edit. Like a book video will take 10 to 12 hours to edit because I've got to sit through b-roll and cut it at the right point and add perfect music. So I find it a lot more fun than the makeup videos to edit, but I prefer making makeup videos, which is why I'm still focusing on the channels. I hate it when I say that. So yeah, you don't even know how many times I cut that out during editing. But anyway, so this is basically the base that we're going to use today, and the rest of the lid I'm just going to use some shadows. So like I said, I said it yesterday, I wanted to do something light and ethereal. So the colors are still pretty out there, but I think this will look really pretty for like an everyday glimmery look. So it is going to be fairly wintry, but yeah. So I'm going to go in with this one over here. It's upside down. I'm going to go in with this one over here, and it's called Future. It's a really pretty shade. I don't know if you saw it in the swatches, but it was the very first swatch, and it's like a white silver. And I'm just going to start packing that on the lid just with my finger. I'm taking it all the way up into the crease as well, just so that there's a nice glimmer, and then we can just take that first brush and just kind of soften that out. My nose is really runny. I'm just going to take a flat brush again, and I'm going to dip into this shade called Mirror. It's a really light, again, almost silvery purple color. And I'm just going to spray it with some setting spray again. And this I'm just going to put on the inner half of the eye. Oh, I got some fallout there. Yeah, this shade is quite chunky. So I'm going to take that all the way to the inner corner. And then again, just taking this brush and just not adding anything additional, and just soften everything up. I might just dip into that first shade again and just do a wash over the shimmers. I'm just going to grab a clean brush and try and get some of this fallout off. Something like that. So I'm going to jump off camera, finish the other eye, put on some mascara and some liner and maybe some lipstick, and then I'll show you the finished look. Okay friends, so this is the finished look. And I guess this is my version of a wearable look because it's not too much color. It still brings attention to the eyes, and then I just added a bold red lip with it just to balance everything out. And I think it looks really good. Let me know what you guys think. But I'm gonna take this all off and we'll come back and do the final look. I didn't wash off all my makeup. I kind of just took off my eye makeup, and there's like a line of demarcation right there. So I've been trying to buff it out, but it's not working. But let's just move on. So I was thinking for this look, I want to play with some more of like the blue shimmers. That one and that one looks more purpley on camera, and then this last one over here. So I was thinking we'll put this one through the crease and maybe the blue on the outer corner, and then fade all those into each other. I don't know how it's going to work. Maybe one on the inner corner and then two of them. Yeah, we'll see. What I am going to do is I'm going to take like a flat fluffy brush. That's difficult to say. And I'm gonna go in with this blue called Morph. I don't know what's up with me and holding it upside down, but I'm gonna go in with that like midnight blue. And this I'm just gonna, let me tilt my mirror up. This I'm just going to pack on the outer corner. Something like that. Just like a little rough outline. And then I'm going to take another brush, something a little more fluffier, and I'm going to dip into this lavender shade over here, and it's called Reality. And this I'm just going to start packing in the crease. I got a really big brush. I wanted a fluffy brush so that we could blend out the edges of this blue. I was thinking to do like a smoky eye, but then I thought it might be a little bit too intense, but it's blending really nicely, and the lavender is actually showing up on my skin tone, which is quite rare if I'm being honest. I just recently tested one out from She Glam, and it literally just looked white on my skin. So I think the blendability of this is great. Yeah, so something like that. I think that looks really pretty already. So I think we'll do that one first, and then which is Spill, and then we'll go in with Alchemy, and then I'm going to put oil in my inner corner. So I'm going to use a flat brush. It doesn't pick up very well on a brush, I must say. It's quite chunky. It works better with your finger. You have more control with a brush, in my opinion. I have big fat fingers, so it's not very targeted. I'm going to start packing this in the center. That's a really pretty color. Blending it into the outer shade. Oh, that's very pretty. I'm just gonna clean off my brush on my little towel that I have, and then we're gonna go into, I don't know whether to actually go in with Alchemy on the inner corner or with oil. Okay, so this one is oil, that one is Alchemy. So I think I'm actually going to go in with oil first, and then Alchemy I'll put in my inner corner because it's slightly lighter. So I think I used oil on the yesterday as well for the first look. Can't remember. And I'm just going to pop that in the inner third. I think that looks really pretty. Honestly, I love these tones. They look gorgeous. Lastly, I'm just going to take another small-ish flat brush like this, and I'm going to dip into Alchemy, and we're going to pop that on the inner corner. Wow, that's a gorgeous shade. I kind of wish I put that all over my lid. Oh my gosh, this is very intense. Wow, but I really like it. I'm just going to go in with that lavender shade again, and I'm just going to take it over the top of all the shimmers just to blend that out. And I feel like we lost a little bit of that along the way. And then just taking a small brush, last step I promise, just taking a very small detailing brush. I'm gonna take some of that lavender under my eye. I barely ever do that, but on the previous look I felt like it looked a little bit bare down here. And then again, just some of that blue, and that I'm just gonna put on the outer corner, connecting it. I feel like I look like a butterfly. Okay, let me go finish my makeup off camera, and then I will give you my final thoughts. So this is our finished look. I went for like kind of like a nudie pink lip just because I didn't want something to like stand out too much. And even the nudes I have, I always use a deeper liner. I'm not sure entirely if it goes, but it's the most cool tone thing I have as well. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Anyway, moving on. I think I look weird. I'm not used to like such a kind of washed out look on my lips, but it could work, I think. I really do like the eye look. I would wear it to like a festival or something like that. Definitely not day to day or like a little event. Let's talk about the palette. So like I said, this is 24, did I say 24, 26, somewhere around there, pounds for a bundle with Beauty Bay. Obviously I earn no commission, so you're gonna have to just trust my opinion. The blendability of the shadows are great. The shimmers are quite soft. So when you do pick them up with a brush, I have some sticky bits on my mouth, hang on. I just put a little bit too much gloss on. So the shimmer shadows are quite soft, so picking it up with a brush is really difficult and quite chunky, so it does tend to like sprinkle down your face. But if you just went in with your finger and then pat it over with a brush, I think you get the best possible outcome without having too much fallout. Or you could just do your eyes first, and then that wouldn't be a problem. So would I recommend? Of course I would. The shimmers are gorgeous, and it's actually colors that I don't really have in my collection, and that's why I wanted to pick it up. I really love shimmers. I feel like it brings so much to a look. I mean, I do like an all matte look, which I was going to do, but there's like, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mattes in here, and I thought, if you're buying a 16 pan palette with 5 mattes in it, are you buying it for the mattes or are you buying it for the shimmers? So I just wanted to play with the strengths of I just want to play with the strengths of the palette, and I know Beauty Bay's shimmers are quite nice, but like I said, this is soft and quite crumbly, so just be careful with that. But other than that, I would definitely recommend. So yeah, that brings us to the end of today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I really hope you learned something, and I really hope you liked the looks. Let me know what your favorite is down below in the comments, and please remember to like and subscribe, and like I said, comment for engagement. But I will see you all in my next one. Bye guys.